Here's a garden update for May, I guess the 16th or 17th. We've had stuff going. Our freeze date was March 15th, so we tried to plant a little bit early, and then we had a late freeze here in central Texas, and we lost a few things, but as you can see, a lot has really come to life over the last couple months. We still have some spinach and some lettuce that has gone to bloom that we should probably go ahead and pull. There's going to be more peppers in this area. There's some watermelon in there. I don't know if that's cucumber. The corn has gotten huge. I put down a little bit of blood meal and that just took off. I have some asparagus and more watermelon in there, it looks like. There's some peas, some kind of squash, some strawberries. A few of the smaller tomato plants over here. I think there's a basil way down there, just barely coming up. Some squash. More strawberries in containers. I'm going to see if I can get some strawberries to grow inside. It's starting to get too hot. Once it gets above 85, they don't really flower as much. They go into more of a vegetative state. Some peas. Our herb garden. I guess the oregano is really taking over. The mint's blown up. Our parsley here. These caterpillars love the parsley. They're very beautiful caterpillars, but they eat it. I need some chickens or something. We have, let's see, there's sweet potatoes in here. There is some, I believe, snap peas. There is some chard. There's some beets. There's still a few carrots left that hasn't gotten too crazy. I got a few fruit trees. I have more around the property here, but these are 2 satsumas and a lemon in 45-gallon containers. Got some cucumbers here. Some more sweet potatoes and squash. In this bed, we were hoping the potatoes would be done before we planted the tomatoes, but unfortunately they weren't. So there's potatoes and tomatoes in here. You can see it's a pretty large tomato plant right there. They were all planted at the same time, but this little tomato guy, he got hit with the freeze, so he got pretty good stunted growth. In these pots all along here are my blueberries. They are almost ready. There's some that are ready to pick, and then there's a few green ones and more that are coming. I've got about, I think, 97 blueberry bushes in here. These are the southern high bush variety. And then in here is the rabbit eye blueberries that grow more in central Texas, or I guess in Texas and in the south. This is a pink variety. It's called Pink Lemonade. Adds some really nice color. Got some garlic that is just getting close to getting ready to be pulled, and there's a few onions in here. I planted a bunch more in between the beds, but unfortunately they didn't take off. Got some more garlic. This is the elephant garlic, the huge bulbs. And here's our blackberry box, and tons of flowers. I've got tons of blackberries on them, and then I've got this little blackberry plant that's escaped, so I probably need to be on the lookout for that. The wood chips have done very well with the garden. It's very nice. I haven't had to pull weeds. We've had a few elm trees, little seeds come up, and then the wood chips had one batch that I got of them was ash, and so I had a bunch of ash trees popping up, but they were pretty easy to take care of. I've got my soil test done through International Ag Labs up in Wisconsin or Minnesota, and I've made some soil amendments, spraying compost tea, spraying foliar spray to try to get the plants really healthy. That way I don't have to worry about too much in the way of bugs eating a lot of this stuff. My corn leaves are very, very thick, very waxy. I've still got a few bites of things munching on them, but there's really not much. I'm pretty impressed with how good the foliar sprays are doing. So yeah, that's the that's the garden for the last couple months. I'll give you guys an update in a little bit.